maker, that mom with the laser here, and it's October, which means the holiday season has finally arrived. I am so excited, and today I'm going to do something just for fun that I have been wanting to try for a really long time, and that is engrave pumpkins. So I definitely have a lot to learn today. I don't think this is going to be easy. Some pumpkins are perfectly smooth and you get lucky. I don't even know if it'll fit, but I'm going to try. Then you get pumpkins that are kind of tapered and are bumpy. I'm guessing this is going to be more challenging, but it was so cute. I had to try it, right? And gosh, this one was just so pretty. I'm hoping that I can pull something off with this in my mirror. So today we're just going to have fun. We're going to learn together and laser up some pumpkins. You ready? Let's go.
First, I need to figure out where I want to engrave my image. So I'm going to look at the pumpkin from above and try to find the side that is the smoothest and most flat. I think this is the perfect spot for this pumpkin. So let me go ahead and measure, get an idea of how big I can make this image. I think I can probably make it about, 2.5, maybe a little smaller, but roughly it looks like I'm going to have an image that's about 2 by 2. Yep, I think so. Let's go give it a try. So first you want to go ahead and open up your access door and lower your laser bed as low as it'll go. Then, depending on the size of your pumpkin, go ahead and remove some of the blades so that way you have more clearance to fit the pumpkin into the machine. Then go ahead and play with the positioning of the pumpkin. At first, I set my pumpkin in this direction, but I found it was a little too wobbly. So then I flipped it around and I used 2x4s to give it even more support. Once you have your pumpkin in position, toggle the autofocus sensor right over the highest part of the pumpkin. Then autofocus on your pumpkin, or if you like to do it manually, you can do it that way too. Now go ahead and close the front panel to your access door. Because I flipped my pumpkin, I also need to make sure that I flip my image in light burn. So I'm going to rotate it -90 degrees. I'm going to make sure that I have center origin selected, and I'm going to use 475 speed at 30 power on my 60-watt Mira 7 and send it over. Once you've got the file on your machine, make sure to point your red dot pointer in the center of your pumpkin and frame your job to ensure that the image is going to fall where you want it to on the pumpkin. Then push start and engrave. Well, that doesn't look too bad. Just a little bit of pumpkin juice and some laser burn that I'm hopeful will wash right off. Let's go ahead and engrave the rest of my pumpkins. Keep in mind you'll have to play with the positioning of the pumpkin depending on the size and shape. And don't forget to readjust your focus for each new pumpkin that you put into the machine, as well as frame your job to make sure it's always going to fall right where you want it to. Once you're done engraving your pumpkins, you'll want to take them over to the sink and give them a good wash. It's also common to rinse your pumpkins in a bleach solution. This will help kill fungus and help your pumpkin last longer.
Well, that's it for today, Maker, and boy did I have a lot of fun. Let's talk about a few things that I learned. One, I can totally fit a 6-inch in diameter pumpkin into my laser. And I think I could probably push that since I took out the blades, and I could probably push that maybe to even 7.5. I'm going to definitely try it later on. Cleanup wasn't so bad because I only did a deep enough engrave to reveal an image. So cleanup, as you saw, was pretty simple. There's really no smell. I mean, I have to get really close, and even then, it smells like pumpkin, right? So that was fun. I love this. I think it turned out so pretty. What a cute pumpkin. I mean, it looks like it's fake. It's so nice. And then let's see, this orange one that I did with my logo, I think the only thing I should have done differently was thicken my image because I feel like it's just too thin, so it's not as pronounced. So next time I'll make sure to embolden the whole image as a whole, and I think it'll look a lot better. I was really excited about this little itty bitty pumpkin that I did because, as you can see, it has more grooves than the other larger pumpkins that I did, and it's even tapered on the edge. So even with all that, the engrave still looks really nice, and you can totally read the image. It doesn't look distorted, so that was a win. And I also tested on this end my little girl's name because these grooves were even deeper than these grooves, and I think it still turned out really nice. So all in all, engraving pumpkins is a win for me today. I had lots of fun. I can totally see myself doing this with like a watermelon in the summer. How fun is that gonna be? And that's pretty much just it. So I hope you had fun today. I hope you learned something new. If you end up engraving a pumpkin, I'd love to see your version and what you do. So find me on social media and tag me. That's it for today, guys. Happy fall, y'all. And I'll see you here soon over at That Mom with a Laser.